peace, maybe trying to come to kind of some ceasefire as early as possible. That's something that we want.
All right, it's still live on Breakfast Live. Thanks for staying with us. Let's get straight into Ghana Must Know. And we have, a release here, a very short release, and a write-up actually. It says that 34th adjournment in number one case to 8th June, and they are still waiting for the AG's advice. What a Ghana. We shall officially write to the Circuit Court next week to delete 16,000 names of Menzgold customers from being part of the case, since Yoko has said this is a hopeless prosecution. So we are going to talk on the Menzgold saga. We understand that it has been adjourned for the 34th time. Now, the PRO for the Menzgold customers is Fred Forson. He's on the line joining us for Ghana Must Know. Fred, good morning.
Good morning.
And how are you doing?
By God's grace, we are doing well. Just that the economic situation is very terrible.
Yeah, I can understand. We've received a copy of your write-up. What exactly do you mean with your write-up?
Yes, we mean exactly what we've written, that next week we shall write to the Circuit Court to delete the names of 16,000 plus, which was initially announced on the 12th of July 2019. That these people were the people that number one was said, quote unquote, to have defrauded. Because we have followed this very case with our soul, with our heart, our everything. And we can only come to such a conclusion that this is a very hopeless prosecution, according to the words of Yoko Boss last year. And so it's like a play which is being acted out, that it's not going to end anywhere. Mind you, last year, the Yoko Boss, that to the extent that they were even asking us what law did number one break. And so in respect of that, and looking at the incessant adjournment of this case, to the extent that even the actual case has not begun, every time they go to court with one excuse. Now, the mantra is, we are waiting for AG's advice. We do not know when AG's advice will come. And we are dealing with human lives. And we think that there's somebody out there who is not interested in the welfare of over 1 million Menzgold customers who are Ghanaians. There's somebody out there who endorses whatever number one did. And so they are refusing to do the right thing to ensure that customers get their money. So we only want to opt out of the case. We are not saying that they should stop the prosecution, but we will not be part of it, because we cannot continue to bury our people to the extent that some of them will even have to take their own lives. So that's our point.
Okay. So over 1 million customers, we understand, and you say you're going to delete 16,000 from it. Who are the 16,000 from the 1 million?
They are the Menzgold customers that gave their name to the police CID FFU units sometime in 2018 and 19. And we were made to understand that it was a name being compiled to the presidency for action. And we didn't know how it even landed in the court. But if they want, we can dismantle their case for them. If they want, we are giving that, and the Attorney General, this week may be the last time we are going there. The next time we'll go to court. Last we said it, then quickly they referred. We have given them a letter. Can you imagine they sold now one cars almost 2 years ago? Then we gave them a letter that they should tell us how much they earned from the sale of those cars. Getting to 1 year now, the Attorney General has not been able to supply us with the amount or the money they earned from sale of the number one cars. And we think this is unfair. This is irresponsibility to the highest order. I mean, I don't just get it. What you sold some items you earn, should it take you more than 5 months even to respond to it? Last 3 days, we were at the department, Attorney General Department. We sat there for a whole day. And you know the funny thing? When we threatened that we shall go to court, he quickly referred the matter to a state attorney. The same state attorney, when we followed up, that state attorney was on leave. For more than 2 months, the state attorney has not returned from leave. How do we sit in a country and behave like this? Why?
So
because we don't have political power to act. But you know that this thing has a lifespan. This thing called political leadership and power, it has a lifespan.
So do you think that the state attorney is deliberately delaying the process or giving you an unfair treatment of justice?
Both. Delaying the process, giving us unfair treatment, because I cannot fathom how for more than 4 years they have not even able to call the case. And every time they are waiting for Attorney General's advice. Is the advice coming from heaven, or we should wait for the second coming of Christ for the advice to come? And if they are committed, why are they not looking at our concern? After all, Namwan is in Ghana here. What prevents the Attorney General? Because we have given you a letter and we are really giving you our suggestion, roadmap as to how we can secure our money. The most important thing in all these things is that customers must retrieve their money. You have some gold with you. You retrieve some gold for Menzgold. Yoko has confirmed it. You have sold the cars. Tell us how much gold bars is in your custody. Tell us the amount that you have after sale of the cars and the other properties. Because you have gone to court and you've confiscated the asset, which is a matter of public knowledge. Tell us the quantum of all these things with you. You are refusing to give us the information. Why?
So the 16,000 customers, you plan to go delete their names from the prosecution, from the statement. Are you planning on hiring a private lawyer to pursue this case on your own?
Yes, we write to the court. We write to the court that we cannot be part of it, and it's not by force. We cannot be part of it, so they should delete our name. And I'm not sure the court will prevent us from doing so. We are not blaming the court. We are blaming the prosecution team. As for the court, they are there. They are neutral arbiters. If you bring your matter, they will adjudicate it for you. But we can clearly see that this is coming from the Attorney General and by extension the government.
Does that mean that now you are giving up on recouping your investment?
At all. No. In fact, they know, they themselves know it. They know that right from day one, these people have not relented on their efforts. We shall take the money with this current Attorney General or with this.
How will you take the money?
The process, that's why we are following the process. We have written to them under the Right to Information Act to supply us the information. He can decide to give us the information or fail, but I'm not sure he will be Attorney General forever.
Okay. Fred, thank you very much this morning.
Thank you.
All right. So Fred Forson is the PRO for Menzgold customers. You know, a lot of people invested in that Menzgold case, and it's been lingering for a very long time now. So that's their concern, and that's why we are bringing to you what you must know. They're ready to delete 16,000 of the names that's signed onto that list to also take on their own process, and they are ready to take the money. They are not relenting on their efforts to take the money at all.
They should, and just bring the whole case to an end. I mean, people have died, people have lost their lives with regards to the same issue. Some have gotten BP and all of that. So I mean, whatever
it's a sad one, and I mean, I call when I want to talk about this. You know how
you're part of
I'm
those
not
who invested.
really part, but you know when you want to feel for them.
Are you sure? Yeah.
When you want to feel for them. But the point is, well, let's wait to see. I mean, let's get on with the conversation now. So that's Menzgold customers. 16,000 of them want their name deleted from the process. We'll follow it and see what the AG will also have to say with regards to these particular issues. But that's how we end Ghana Must Know today. We're going to go straight into the media review. Thank you, Lebanon Broker. After the media
I know
review,
you
there will
want
be
to
key
sack me.
issues. I want to. You want to say something?
No, today I don't have any birthday wish. I'll do it on my segment.
It's good. It's good. No troubles for me. So she'll be back again on your screen. But up next, let's take the media review. Stay with us.
This